Hello, everybody. Welcome. Let's play some Madden here in a minute. Let me get this all situated here. Um, let's do this. Just a second. Just a second. All right. I'll fix that later. All right. Okay, we are live. All right, let's get ready to get ready. All right. Whoa. Okay, let's get ready to play. All right, let's get ready to play. Okay, let me fix that. All right. All right, here we go, everybody. All right, nothing really there, so we'll get ready to play some football. Yes, sir. All right, it's taking a few minutes. We'll get ready to play some football.
It's in the game.
All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. That out of the way. All right. Ready to play some football.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set for football now on a rainy Sunday afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, caught at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Allen going to go to the air right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now on the heels of the pick six, here's their offense on the field sooner than intended as they'll try to make it 8-0. And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. We'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And again, it's Allen. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Josh Palmer, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And a short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Allen now looks to throw. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
To throw, it's Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Allen to throw once more. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Yes, sir.
Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And he'll fight forward on the the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Again, it's Henry. Oh, and now some space to operate. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he rolls across the 20 to the 24-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
At the 24-yard line.
So now they'll try the end around. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
Anytime your offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run for it with Henry. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Henry running right. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
10th carry.
Come on. There you go.
Down to the 10. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 44 yards. And the Ravens are once again back in front. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
The score, Ravens 12, Bills 7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
After return to midfield, I just wish we could open up the heads of the offensive and defensive coordinators because right now the wheels have to be spinning because things just changed. Offensive playbook just opens up, and now on defense, do you play aggressively or do you lay back a little?
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set them back on second. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. To the air. Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. Now it's Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Now Allen again. It's caught by Coleman. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Allen. Intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground again here. 97 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Quick, ready?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the 2nd half?
Well, that's what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Henry. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. And a busy night for Henry continues. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it 1 more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. Look at the big fella go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 45 yards. And the Ravens add 6 to their lead. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
That's the score. Ravens 19, Bills 7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown. That went out wide and intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Throwing now is Allen. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
This is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
This is Coleman with a grab. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bills first down.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Shakir hauls it in. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
First and goal, Buffalo.
Allen going to throw. Completes to Shakir once again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for it.
Allen will try to throw for it. And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets them even closer. Now a 2-point game.
15.
Back now in Baltimore. Well, the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
Oh, look at this play call. And he is going to be out of bounds a couple of yards short of the marker, and they will fail to convert here on fourth down. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on fourth down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much. Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
Alert! Look out!
Now Allen, gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So you've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson hit, and he lost the
Oh, that was a mistake.
Now this is picked up by the Bills. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. And that is a tough pill to swallow. All they had to do, Charles, keep the ball, work this clock.
The only way for the defense to win was to force the fumble. And they did. Took it the other way for a score. And now, if you're the offensive team, it will take a miracle, perhaps, to win this ball game.
It's complete. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And, boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a two-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. First carry now for Justice Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
First down, and it's Hill again. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Here comes second down. Again, they run with Hill. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Now Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing, Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Jackson. And he's got it.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Jackson to throw. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
This one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
1-0 right now. That was a close game, too. Wow. Ooh, I don't know how I freaking pulled that one off.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens. Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. And off we go through a driving rainstorm here in Baltimore. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. They'll throw first play with Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. We'll go play action now with Penix. He's got his tight end for Toriano. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of
14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Let's go now. Cowboy it.
We're going to go play action with Penix. Open man, down the field, Mooney. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long one.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. This one's batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
Play action. It's Penix. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. On play action. Penix. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Henry. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker and find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. That's David Onyemata in there for the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the line of scrimmage.
3rd down
No gain
and
on the
9.
play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Raven football.
Okay, the internet decided to do an update. Sorry. Okay, the internet decided to do an update. Sorry. That sucks. Let's get back playing, y'all. I still count that as a win. So I'm 2-1. Or I'm 2-0. I got to win 5 games tonight. 5. That is the goal. I will be right back, I think. Come on. All right. I'll be right back, guys.
It's in the game.
It's working. Okay. We are back. What a crazy night. All right, let's try this again. It's because it decided to do a freaking update. Let's see, light green. All right, let's get this done the right way.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. But tonight, we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now on a wet and rainy night. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And his first pass is incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Second and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes being chased out left. This goes to the former Raven, Marquise Brown. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. That's laid out deep for Rice. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Rashee Rice, 44 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Ravens, nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Henry again on 2nd down. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 58 yards.
What did you say?
And the Ravens are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A little juke. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield. So a solid return to the 50.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Yellow!
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Yellow! That's a line!
Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Yellow, yellow!
Mahomes now to throw. On the move to his left. And they'll locate his running back open downfield. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 54 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Butker on for the PAT. And it's no good. He misses the PAT. So file that one away. Could eventually loom large here as the night progresses.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Henry up the middle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 30.
Now Jackson. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Henry. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 8 yards.
Again, it's Henry. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now it's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
3-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13 to 10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. Flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So here we go. The offense defense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now it's Mahomes again. Eluding the pressure right. Open man right side is Rice. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Steps away. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to add on to that lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
19, Ravens 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory right at the 40. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 81 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And he stopped immediately there. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Gonna try a little trickery here on the end around. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 31 yards. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score.
And to me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
That keeps the score. Chiefs 19. Ravens 16.
Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
17 yards. First down, Kansas
Hey,
City.
43, 43. Lie down these two. Lie down these two. On the line, right? Where's it?
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on a touchdown pass. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Where's it?
They're going to try and run. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. From the gun, Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Jackson now. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively. CD down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. They go play fake. Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Flush to his right. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver, because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. That is caught by Rice for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Oh, poor throw there, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here and climb back into this game in the 3rd quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick 6.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person just ended up in the end zone with the football. He was the one that answered the bell.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Alpha, sit up.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Are you kidding me?
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Get hot. Ready.
Throwing is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, cuz. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. Get back the game, little boy. Get back the game. Turn on that mic.
Has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. They'll go in the box. It's a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 1.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Here's 2nd and 10. Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have put this one to bed.
Saquon smash your mama.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Butker now to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Chiefs 46, Ravens 24. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Omar, ready?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Well, a design run for their wideout. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, good night, everybody.
Yeah, for some reason that one just sucked. Oh well. Take it and leave it.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New York Giants.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboot. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Dart rolling to his left. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
For a New York Giant. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Well, the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. This is caught. Touchdown, Giants. From 3 yards out. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Another run here with Dobbins. Sheds off the tackle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
47-yard line. A gain of 13 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now it's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
1st down, Denver.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. A give, Dobbins trying the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. J.K. Dobbins, 31 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game.
Broncos 6.
Boy, they're down only 1 score, still 1st half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Chop 60, chop 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To throw is Darty. Out to his left. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 7.
Now they'll run on the ball. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Now Dart. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19.
To throw now, Dart steps away to his left. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Can you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 45-yard line.
A run, it's Mims with it. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but now from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. To throw, here's Nix. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And this to a former Giant. It's Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Nix to the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and that'll keep this a 1-point game. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. And some room to work. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 106 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's a give to Dobbins. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take winning the contract negotiations, doesn't it?
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Broncos.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
11 on the play. 1st down, Denver.
Dobbins running out of the game. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Evan Ingram, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
And they'll try to run it in with Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. Well, now how about this return? And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 38-yard
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
46-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinals.
On second down, they'll run it here. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's third down and 4.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Throwing his dart. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates.
Here's Dart. That's to his running back, complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Here's Dart. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinals.
From the gun, Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Dart to throw on 4th down. Buying time to his left. He'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So following the failed try on 4th down, we'll change ends and change possession. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
They're going. It's Nix. Pass It's taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Trying to run for it. Here's Hardy. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Back to throw. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
You're not going to get many better opportunities than that to take the lead in the 4th quarter. He's got a man wide open. But, oh, my goodness, just too much air under the ball, and he knew it right away.
18, Pioneer. Scoop.
He's back to throw. Flushed out right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Giants have taken a 4th quarter lead. Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
And now incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game.
13 yards on the play. And the Giants.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Well, I sucked at that. I made a couple mistakes. All right, we're gonna play one more, and then I gotta. All right, let's play one more. We're going to end with the Eagles.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And we are underway here in Atlanta. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Zach Bond, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Another run here for Robinson. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. Down the field. Connection made to Mooney. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Falcons first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Robinson. Room to run inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Brings up 2nd.
Once again, it's Barkley. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Hayden Ellis in on that stop. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They run out of the gun.
I think we're just having some issues with the internet tonight. Yeah, I think, all right, we're going to have to play one more because the internet is acting up. Let's play Falcons, Eagles. Let's play the Eagles.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Kansas City. Nico Remigio to bring it back. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action here. Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Azeez Ojulari. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw it on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Forced out wide. Now he'll run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. This one, a deep shot for Rice.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Ben in motion is Brown. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Eagles.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Jabari Connor there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Parker. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Derek Nottie there to bring him down. On third down, they'll go with Saquon. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Philadelphia. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Eagles.
Now Barkley. So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. From the 29, here's second and 6. And the big back, A.J. Dillon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
53.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. This opening drive has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Dillon trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal. In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Chiefs 0. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Remigio now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's pop, it's Isaiah Pacheco. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And third down coming up.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key third downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. Escaping to his left. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down. On the handoff, this is Dillon. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. It's another go with Dillon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Right back to Dillon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Now here's second and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. One final throw before the break. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down and 8. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. It is third and long. Hurts now. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. Here's first and 10.
Gain of 21 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Now it's Dillon. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Again, here's Dillon. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Taking off, and he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. Second and inches.
At the Eagles' 45-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. Headed left, fine time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. And he did a pretty good job there to go back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
At the 37-yard
So,
line.
from the 37, here's second and 9. Throwing now, Mahomes. Moving to his left. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. Now, Mahomes.
It's going to be a long pass.
That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A big loss on the play. Brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Here's Mahomes.
It's going to be another long run.
He'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. Stop short. And they turn it over on downs as we get to the end of the quarter. Fourth quarter on first and 10. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the
63.
Handoff. That's Dillon running right. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down, Philadelphia.
They'll run it. It's Dillon. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. From the 43, here's second down and 9. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles first down. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Eagles.
Once again, it's Bigsby. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Bigsby is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Hi, thanks for playing. Go Chiefs. Beat those Chiefs. Love it when I beat the Chiefs right at the end because they're all right. Let's do the Eagles again. Oh, I'm feeling lucky tonight. One more game. One more game. And then I have to get to bed. Let's do rush. Let's do random. Daylight rain. All right.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go through the rain here in South Philly. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Zach Baum, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. The motion man here is McClure. On 2nd down, it's Daniel. Now he'll run it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Andrew Makuba up from his safety spot to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Here's first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Reed Blankenship had the tight coverage and comes up with the defensive play. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. Run complete to Jalen Lane. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
Let's go now.
Here comes Devo for a jet sweep. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain.
Okay, ready?
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
And it's third down.
Here we go. Thank you. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Loss of 9 yards. And it's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's Daniel. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked.
Well, another loser of the night. Holy crud. All right. I really want to play another one, but I'm going to check something and then 49 and 57. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to I want to thank everybody for stopping by. So I just want to thank you, everybody, and don't forget one word that I usually say to my brothers: too sweet. See ya. Adios. See you tomorrow. Peace.